I am sure sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Picnic Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
All right. Can you hear me now? Good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am your host, Manningsman. On this lovely day, the day that the Lord has made, let us rejoice and be glad in it. Fantastic start to the day. It's a very rainy all across Jamaica. There'll be several days of rain. You understand me? But as usual, we always want to begin our program by giving thanks for life and life more abundantly. And that life is found. Real life is found in our Lord and Savior, Jesus the Christ, the one who was, who is, and who is to come. We are unashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ because it is the power of God. You understand me? Unto salvation to everyone who believes. It was first to the Greek Jews, they say, and then unto the Gentiles. We look to the hills from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Lord who has made the heavens and the earth. I encourage you, right? You understand me, to take some time today and be positive about life and be positive about the opportunities. For there's much that we can give thanks for and be positive about. We have life. We have our limbs working. We walk, we talk, we can see, we can hear, and we ought to be grateful for those things. Thank God if you're a parent. Just thank him for your kids. You understand me? That as a father, as a mother, you can be there for them and provide important support for your children. If you're married, give thanks for your spouse. You understand me? The wife of your youth, the husband of your youth. I know there are many others out there gallivanting and, that gallivanting and galley, them have enough gal and gal in a bungle. Them say girls from Rima and girls from jungle. But what joy is there in that? You understand me? Is there any joy, any comfort in that? Because when all is said and done, a real man is able to stick to a commitment and a plan, no matter life difficulties and challenges, no matter the obstacles and the hardship. So you know how it is. Stick and stay with the lady every single day. Big up like Coris Carneef, Johnny Powell, blessings to you. Live 11 Radio, DJ Dean, you don't know. On the gospel, Wheels of Steels, you know how it is. Yeah, man. Jason, bless up yourself every time. You understand me? Tom, stranger. Yeah, man. Blessings to you, my brother. All right. It is, like I said, a very good day. And just want to discuss some very important things today in the life of sport. So all of you can know, as you know, that I am very, very more controlled now in terms of the content that I do, because I refuse to be a part of meaningless conversations that have no solutions, that gives no direction, that doesn't provide accurate information. I've come to realize that entertaining certain practices and certain people helps to diminish your value as a person. And so therefore we must resist the urge and the temptation to entertain people for the purpose of entertainment. We are in a time and a culture where educating the masses is critical. Providing them with information for life transformation must be our most urgent task. And we should never, ever, ever, ever minimize our value by just doing things for clickbaits and likes and for $1 here and $1 there. We must be strong enough to stand up on good moral and ethical character and virtues, no matter what. So I'd rather have 10 persons watching me and celebrating what I do and appreciating what I do than to have the masses follow me for entertainment. I'm not a clown. I'm not in your circus. I'm not on your stage. I'm in a chair sitting and talking and discussing things that are relevant and important to the development of the whole being, mind, soul, and body. That is what I'm going to stick to. That is what I'm going to stay with, because I believe that is fundamental to who I am as a person. So if you have a desire to complain and quarrel and get angry and bitter and be disrespectful, guess what? Today is not your day on this platform. If you need therapy, find a therapist. I will not be able to provide that if you have a cantankerous attitude. Stick and stay where you are and behave yourself in your little lane, and allow this lane for those who are speeding ahead in life in a progressive and sensible way. All right? Bless up on yourself. All right. Now to the meat of the matter. The matter at hand. You understand me? Yeah. Big up sports and on the ball. Blessings to you. As usual, you know the regular drill, right? Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. That is it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you're watching, that's all you have to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. At the 30-minute mark, you will be allowed to answer, well, to call in and just make your point. Let me make sure I get the phone line up and running at this time. Also, I did promise you last week that I have a Premier League shirt available for one lucky person. I was not able to come on because of other duties, but I'm a man of my word. And Saturday is very difficult because, you know, I have kids, I have sons who are involved in sports, and I have other responsibilities, so it was very difficult to come on. However, I do have the shirt, and so at some point today or during this week, I'll give you an opportunity to win a Premier League shirt for one of the top teams in the EPL, and you may be able to win a shirt for Mount Pleasant or from Mount Pleasant as well. All right, really some very good looking jerseys in the JPL this year. I really like the jersey. Veer had on a nice jersey. I like it. So too did Mullines, the Dumber Holden jerseys. I mean, the Mount Pleasant jerseys, the Arnett jerseys. I mean, the jerseys are really, Admiral is doing a really, really, really good job. I feel like I need a collection, right? I need a collection of all the jerseys in the Jamaica Premier League. They have made a big difference, right? The Jamaica Premier League jerseys are a standout. I think we need to put our hands together. Yeah. Whomever designed them, whoever came up with those things, they're really looking good. And I can see people wanting to buy them and wear in the same way they will purchase the jerseys of their favorite EPL team and their La Liga teams, I can see people wanting to buy the jerseys out there made by Admiral because they are the jersey sponsors for the league. I have to speak about a footballer, two footballers from Trinidad and Tobago. Wooling, he plays for the Veer Phoenix team or the Veer team, and Josiah Daniel. No, Josiah through his sister, know his sister very well, Amy Daniel, over there in Trinidad and Tobago. Really look well, good at holding up the ball yesterday in that Veer versus Mullines game. He had an assist on the first goal, but was a thorn in the flesh of the defenders at Mullines, who I thought, like, I've never seen a team that they should investigate Mullines for match fixing. I'm telling you, they need to investigate Mullines for match fixing, people. I've never seen anything like that. Like the Mullines forward players were trying not to score for Mullines. It, like, I don't want to call their names, but you know yourself. I think the league need to investigate you all for match fixing, because obviously you are not trying to win the game. You are not trying to win that game. These guys dismiss goalkeeper and kick the ball away. Empty goal in front of them. It was, did you watch the game, people? Am I exaggerating? Mullines could have scored at least 6 goals yesterday. At least 6 goals. And let me say to Veer, if that is how you're going to play, believe me, you're not going to go very far. I like the fact that they integrated the youngsters who did Denzel McKenzie and Romari and Thompson. They came on and they did very well. Michael Forbes in defense also, did well as well. Good to see them integrating the youngsters into the mix. I was happy to see that. And but they need a lot of addition. That defense line will not be able to contend with the bigger and better teams in the league. If they were playing against a team like Mount Pleasant, or they were playing against Cavaliers, they would have been down by a whole lot. I am telling you that. They could not do that against Brian from Waterhouse or Atafari Bygrave. Those guys are going to score. Fabian Reed will score. Warner Brown will score. So they need to get their act together defensively. Going forward, they're going to be a major threat to people and to teams. So that was a good game on the TV game. Cavaliers look like a different team. They were passing the ball more. I mean, they were basically playing in Portmore's half and seeing Portmore look like they're going to struggle this year. I was expecting Portmore to provide a little more, and maybe the moving at the coach at the latter stages, which is Davian Ferguson, may have affected their preparation. But they have Tyreek. I don't know how Tyreek Zeminis turned forward. Didn't Portmore have a youngster from one of those lower divisions that they brought up? How is he not playing? I know they have one player, one of their strikers, Walshu, is out injured. But I don't see Tyreek Zemini scoring many goals in the league. I think they would be better playing him out on the flank. But Cavaliers looks like they're coming into the season with a different approach. They're knocking the ball around. That was good to see that they're doing that. You understand me? Like I said, that was very good to see from the Cavaliers team. They look very potent in a very competitive game. I think Portmore need to figure out how they are going to also play defensively. I didn't see Melvin Duxley. I don't know if I may have missed him at the start of that game. But I don't know. Portmore just don't look like, in terms of systematic play, that the coaching there right now is adequate to have them play a consistent pattern or system. Right, and so that's something to be looked at. One coach has tendered his resignation, Philip Williams, and let me tell you, Mr. Williams, you keep quitting. You're quitting, boss. You need to stop. You need to stop this, because winners never quit, sir, and quitters never win. When you're going into a new environment, you have to understand the culture of that environment before you take the opportunity of coaching there. Because to leave a job after 2 games, like, will people trust your your commitment to any program. 2 games, 1, 2 games, and after 2 games, you are gone with the wind. After 2 games, you have left the team. What could have happened? Was your life under threat? Aren't you able to make decisions? What could have caused you to walk away from a job that you took, having walked away from Portmore when you were not fired? Because remember, you left Portmore, you left Tivoli, you left Portmore, no, you left. Where are you going to go next now? Come on, Mr. Philip Williams. You know that I used to tell people that I believe that you're one of the young coaches who very good, you know. When I saw what you were able to do with stats year after year, I said that this coach needs an opportunity in the league. I saw you at Tivoli and you were doing well. Even at Portmore, you did well. And after 2 games, you're gone, boss, man. No, you have to do better than that, boss. Not after 2 games. Unless your life was in danger or you were unable to make any decisions in the team. So you need to come out and explain what were the challenges there. Maybe they can hire Harold Thomas. I don't know. Harold Thomas probably should get a good piece of money that he can go coach down there. I don't know. Is he still at Mount Pleasant? Somebody tell me now. Talk to me. Yeah, there you go. The Phoenix, yeah, man. The Phoenix defense looks suspect. Wilbert and Johnny Paul. You're absolutely right. They could have won the game. Jason right turn, Jason wrong. Yeah. Good point you're making, man. Yeah, I don't understand. Too much quitting, man. He quit Tivoli Gardens, he quit Portmore, quit Dumblewell. That's teams. Come on. What would have caused that? You cannot take as a coach. 2 games is not enough, boss. 2 games is not well, unless you're Mount Pleasant. 1 game is enough. Yeah. No, Portmore played Cavaliers. They lost 2-1 to Cavaliers. Yeah, 2-1 to Cavaliers. Like I don't even say what's his name? Sigel Knight. Not playing any good football, man. I mean, they got in Guthrie and Howell and Duxley from Mount Pleasant. I expected a lot more from them, but they don't have a striker. I don't think Zemeniz is a striker. And Stephen Barnett is also there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what is going on there. You understand me? Yeah. But Philip Williams, you have to get the act together. Donovan Dukie and his Humble Lion team played their first game. That game ended in a draw. You understand me? Yes, Chris Wayne. Mullines dash the goals. I swear that Mullines need to be investigated, Chris Wayne, for match fixing. Like this is the thing now. No. These are the kind of things that make coaches lose their jobs, you know. Because watch this now. Mullines lose the next game. This coach could be fired, you know. And everybody's going to forget the kind of opportunities that were missed by the strikers. Some of these players are the downfall of coaches because they cause coaches to lose their job by their woeful finishing. Then the goalkeeper, they must have gotten that goalkeeper from eBay or Timu, they call it. That goalkeeper, they're not really in the Mullines goal. You don't have a better goal. What about Mullines have always had good. Where that goalkeeper come? I need to know where some of these players come from. That Mullines goalkeeper, somebody need to get out a belt and stretch out your hand and beat him. The last goal, the man run. The man run into the far post before the striker kick the ball. I cannot understand what he's trying to do. The man just cut inside and kick the ball near post. The keeper all the way over to the far post. Huh? Yeah, man. What is this? Why sportsman can disrespect the West by not carrying the MBU versus? Where you get sports peso? Bro, what is the disrespect in this? I don't understand. Peso. Have you, if you don't find out why, so don't call it disrespect. Right? Are games being broadcast? Isn't there weather right across Jamaica? Games may not even be played, my boss. You're not even sure that games are going to play with the kind of weather that is being experienced across Jamaica. Is it a double header down there where they can bring 2 games? Is there a game in Kingston? Come on, a pesa, man. I'm not with that, man. I'm not going to follow up with them. I'm going to check it. Go and go check it out yourself. Then obviously there must be a situation with lighting and other things, pesa, man. Come on, man. You don't know that. You say them have some beating to get. Big up Pastor Sterling. Yeah, man, we soon get to the robbery. Some of these coaches are good at the school level, but when it comes to Premier League, they struggle. You know why? Because somebody how they can talk to and behave with boys and kids, they cannot do that with older players. So that is part of the problem some of these coaches have, Malik. Yeah. All right. Don't jump to conclusion though, Peso. So league is panning out to look good. You know that Mount Pleasant also is over in Trinidad. Mount Pleasant left on, I think on Saturday, you know. I don't know then gone over. Hey, Mount Pleasant a big side, you know. Mount Pleasant gone over from early so the players can be settled as they look to take on Police on Thursday in Port of Spain at the Hazel Crawford Stadium, right? In CONCACAF Club Championship. And a win for them could see them leapfrogging Cavaliers to be the top of the table. So let's see if they can get the win. You know, they'll be missing Alex Marshall, who did surgery and stuff, but the team is upbeat, look like they're enjoying Trinidad. And I think this is good for them. The fact that a club like Mount Pleasant could have brought their team over so early to be preparing and training and, you know, yeah, I think that is good. But here's my question, and not because it's Mount Pleasant, I can't say it. I cannot understand for the life of me why Mount Pleasant could not have played a Premier League game yesterday. Trinidad is not, they could have played yesterday and traveled today. And I had the same issue with Cavaliers over the first weekend. In Arsenal, for example, in the EPL, they played Sunday versus Tottenham. Then they went to Italy to play, right? They went to Italy to play on the Thursday. They come back and they played on the Sunday versus City. Mount Pleasant could have played a Premier League game yesterday and then traveled today to still play in Trinidad. In the same way, Cavaliers should have played, because Cavaliers weren't even traveling. The team that Cavaliers was playing was here in Jamaica, and the game was played in Jamaica. They could have played on the Sunday. I don't buy into this thing of putting off the games for these stuff. Like, unless it gets to the semifinals and stuff, and you have further travel, because I don't think Trinidad is that far where the games have to be put off. And I'm a Mount Pleasant fan, and I'm saying that the game don't have to be put off in the JPL on a Sunday because a team have a Thursday game overseas. Yeah, I think that one of the coaches that don't have it is the Harborview coach, but I understand that he has a license from over in Wales or one of those places. So that matter seemed to be easily yeah, right. Yeah. So I know that Lenny Hyde got his license, so he's good. Yeah. I know the Harborview coach, he has a license from out of Europe that is above or equivalent to what the league is requiring. So there is him. I'm trying to think of anyone else that is in that boat. I know Whitmore has his. The Mobile United coach has a license that is equivalent or above. I think I went through all of this. So I think now everybody is conforming to the new policy, which is good to see in the league right now, because I think it is important that that be done. All right. Yeah, my Mark Garza, they could have played the game, right? Oh, you're saying they look like them own, yeah. Yeah, so the left on Saturday, right? The left on Saturday, right? So listen, I am saying the team could have played on Sunday. And Mount Pleasant is my team. I think they have only played one game in the league this season, and they have won champions, CONCACAF champions cup game. They need match practice. Play on Sunday, travel on Monday. Because if you played at home, you could, in fact, they could have played at home on Sunday and left early this morning for Trinidad. It don't take long. 2 hours max. Leave 9, get there 11. And have your training late in the evening. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to train for the game on Thursday. Same thing else. Say, I don't think Cavaliers needed to have missed the game on week 1. Peso. Craig Butler being on the sideline is not the issue. He was not giving instruction, boss. The man, he was not. Be fair to the man, man. The man was not in the technical area, boss. You are allowed to sit on the bench, my boss. If you're going to go in the technical area to give, that is a different thing. To be fair to Mr. Butler, I didn't see him on the sideline giving instructions like the first game, for this game. I saw Lenny Hyde standing in the technical area for the duration of the game, boss. You have to be fair to the man, boss. The man is complying to the rule. Leave the man alone, boss. Like pressure money, man. You look like in a Butler police. In Peso, in a Butler police. You don't leave the man, man. Me and him go see eye to eye, you know. But right is right and wrong is wrong. Him hold him corners. So he must subscribe to the rule and the requirement. But him better step up with the VR team because he was so the ball play, the ball get some beaten. That alone me have to tell him. Oh, better fix up the defense line because them the defending when me see a go on. Them the defending when me see a go on can't manage the top team. Them in them league. Fabian Reed do that. Warner Brown and them man they scores 3 out of them goal when Mullines miss. Yeah. So yeah, so I had to address that. So for going ahead, there's too much cancellations of games and stuff. You understand me? The league, the Mount Pleasant fans have not seen Mount Pleasant play at home. They don't even know the state of Draxall because the amount of games playing over by Draxall with schoolboy football. I don't even know if Mount Pleasant even want to play at home. Well, not at home, but at Draxall. Yeah. So moving ahead, when the teams have games, unless it is a Sunday, Tuesday, the game should not be put off. Simple. Don't put off the game. We have to express also condolences to the family, friends, and loved ones of Mr. Wilver Glenn Lamy, who tragically collapsed and then passed away at a business house game last week. This is as we reflect on Dominique James, the young St. George's player who 8 years ago on the 20th collapsed and ended up dying. I will say this. No game, I don't know that there was an ambulance with medical doctors assigned to the game. Right? So let me say this. No game in any league in Jamaica should be allowed to play without an ambulance present with all the necessary medical things for emergency treatment and a medical doctor available and security personnel. No schoolboy game, no business house game, no prep school game, no primary school game, no Premier League game, no Tier 2 game. Do you hear me, people? And people are going to say it is too expensive. Come on, do that. Come out of football if you can't afford to do that, because you don't know the day when something wrong is going to happen, and you will not have the adequate personnel or resources to respond to the emergency and someone passes away. No, there should be no car that is used to take people in emergency to hospital and throw them in a van back and car back and all of those things. There should be an ambulance with all the necessary first aid and emergency treatment things on board, along with a medical doctor assigned. Even if the teams don't have their own medical personnel, the sponsors or organizers must ensure that this is there and they know that they are assigned to the game. Too many incidences are happening in football for us to not have these protocols in place. Can't tell me even I'm not happy. I know people going to come at me and say, man, it's a nonsense you talk. You know how much money to do that? If you can't afford to do the right thing, get out of the thing, my boss. Get out of the sport. Simply put, get out of the sport if you can't afford to do what is supposed to do. Those are the bare minimum. All right? All right. In the EPL, people, just saw reports that Rodri is out for the rest of the season. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, Rodri of Manchester City. You know, he limped off in the game against Arsenal yesterday. Reports have surfaced today that he will be out for the rest of the season. This is a massive blow to the Manchester City team, because I think hands down, he is the best CDM in the EPL right about now. And I think this is a big loss for them. You would have seen that even yesterday. I think his absence affected how Manchester City really played. They were also without Kevin De Bruyne. But I thought overall, good game. I think it is a good point for Arsenal. I agree, and I believe that Trossard, as an Arsenal fan, that is a red card, a second yellow card, a second bookable offense. Therefore, his expulsion from the game was justified. I will not sit here and debate Trossard's action. I, however, believe the Declan Rice one was not a second bookable offense and he should not have been red carded because I don't think Declan Rice delayed the game. I think the player who kicked Declan Rice should have been red carded for that play. However, I believe that what Trossard did, he could have gotten a yellow card for the foul because I thought it was dangerous play, though the player was not hurt. He should have been yellow carded for that, and he wasn't. All right? Bam. He kicks away the ball. Not that the player was going to restart the game, but he kicked away the ball unnecessarily. That's a yellow card, given what the rule says. Don't tell me about any common sense. The rule says if you do that, the referee in his power has a right to yellow card you. Yellow card. The first yellow card that he got, it was his fault. Never needed to grab on to the player in the player's own half because he had defenders already in recovery position to win the ball. All right? So I'm not going to justify it. My issue, though, is that this must be consistent across the league and across the game. So when Doku kicked away the ball, he should have been yellow carded. When Saka kicked away the ball, he should have been yellow carded. Because you can't decide who's supposed to get a yellow card. It is not based on discretion. It is based on the law or the rule. They call it law because they say there are no rules. They call them the laws of the game. So based on the laws of the game, it is a yellow card for Trossard, a yellow card for Saka, a yellow card for Doku. You have to apply it right across the board without any common sense, without any discretion. In the same way, Slobosai from Liverpool should have been yellow carded because he kicked away the ball. Don't begin to interpret it if you're not interpreting it for Trossard. You never interpret it for Declan Rice. So if the rule or the law is the law, let it be the law and just give the card right across the board. It don't matter if it is the first second of the game. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's a second before halftime. It doesn't matter if the player just committed a foul. And if you give it, it will be. Give the card. Okay? I hope you all get that. No, you're not going to agree with me. All right? Now, I have to talk about that incident. So that incident is done and gone. I also believe that Erling Haaland should have been yellow carded for what he did to Gabriel. The ball in the back of his head. That's a yellow card offense. It don't matter how much Gabriel would have bumped in and grabbed onto him. That's a yellow card offense, my boss. Fear is fear. But I am proud. I believe if Arsenal had 11 players on the field, they would have defeated City. Because I think City were shell-shot. And before that, it wasn't like Arsenal was sitting back defending. Arsenal was on the attack, just like City was. We had gotten into the game. And so I don't think if 11 players were on the field that Arsenal would have tied the game. Now, a lot of you are saying that, well, look at the Arsenal goal. Both the Arsenal goals are suspect. Listen, the players did not foul the goalkeeper. Martinelli was in the position. The goalkeeper and his defenders had the opportunity to move Martinelli out of the space. So the goalkeeper, so if I make a circle around your goalkeeper so that your goalkeeper cannot receive the ball, you have players on the field, why them not going to move me out of the way? We have seen that oftentimes. The City team just miss mark and miss zone and all of those things. So there was no foul by Martinelli and the goalkeeper. Perfect goal. The other one, Kyle Walker, was in position. Saka never reached back where he was supposed to reach back before the referee blew the whistle. No. So why must the referee wait until a free kick in Arsenal's half? Your captain comes to talk to the referee. You should send an next player out there if you feel like Arsenal are going to play the ball there. Nonetheless, Kyle Walker was sitting in a back four when the ball was played. He came inside. He just did not go outside. That's his fault. He's holding up his hand, appealing to the referee before he run down Martinelli. Perfect goal. Nothing is wrong with it. Game ended 2-2. So City fans and stuff, don't complain. And Arsenal fans should not complain. Trossard should have been yellow carded. He was yellow carded and he misses a game. Simply put. All right? Manchester United. For the life of me, that tackle by the little short fella from Argentina, Martinez, that's a red card. Red in, like, what the rule is telling me, that if I punch after a player, right, the fact that I didn't get in his mouth and it barely passed him here, right, it is not a red card because the punch did not connect. Nonsense. I have seen in this league this season where players make tackle that were deemed dangerous, though they did not touch the player. That's a red card in any level of football. So you can punch at a player, you can do a karate kick at a player as long as they don't touch the player. How can Martinez jump in the air to jump into somebody because he's not trying? Because there's no football player where you could do that. If you're planning on jumping on the ball like that, you're gonna hurt yourself. He wasn't trying to block a shot. So what was the purpose of him jumping in the air, landing on his 2 feet? What was the purpose of that? That is a red card. I don't care what anybody says. That is a red card. Red card for Martinez. Red card. I guarantee you that if that were Trent Alexander-Arnold, that's a red card. I guarantee you, if that was Thomas Partey, that's a red card. Guarantee you. People don't follow Duckland enough. Duckland is an honest man. Duckland can't even call in, because Duckland knows that if he calls in, he's going to agree that that was a red card. I want a Manchester, where is our press and all of them? I want a Manchester United fan to call and tell me why it should not have been a red card. I need somebody to call and tell me. Come on, somebody. Call me Manchester United. Why should not that tackle be deemed a red card challenge? If that were Tyreek Mitchell doing that again, Garnacho, would you have wanted him to be red carded? Talk to me. You biased Manchester United fans, like Duckland. Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, say y'all afraid. to call and talk. Because you know. But Arsenal fans should be proud of their team. Arsenal has played Tottenham away, City away, Aston Villa away. Defeated Aston Villa, defeated Tottenham, and drew with Manchester City. Yeah. DW says, Manins, we come on here and complain about coaching, so I just want to say I watched William Knibb play on the weekend with a very young team, and must say, big respect to Coach Jeremiah and staff. Yeah, man. So, listen, I will be fair. Even that JC Excelsior game was a very good game. Very good game. And I don't know if you have watched Manning's game, but there's a Manning's versus Godfrey Stewart game. Very, very good game. I mean, the teams are not afraid to play the ball out of the back. And I love that with the youngsters. So I must say you can tell that coaching is really improving. And the players are, I think the players as well are improving. So we have to give credit where credit is due, because there is a general improvement. So right now, I believe, so let's go back to the EPL. Arsenal have some easier fixtures coming up for them, right? Because you see, I believe that of all the top teams in the league, Arsenal had the toughest set of fixtures to navigate at the beginning of the season. If you look at the Arsenal games, right? So let's go. Let's look at them. All right. So Tottenham. So let me go from top. Let me just give you the Arsenal, because people don't realize that. Let's look at the game. Our first game was against Wolves at home. All right. Second game was against Aston Villa away. We won. Third game, Brighton at home. We tied. Brighton who is, so Aston Villa, Brighton are two of the top team, in the top 10. All right. After Brighton at home, Arsenal then faced their rivals Tottenham away. We won. Then City, and we tied. So all Arsenal fans should be happy with the start, because I think they have easier fixtures to navigate right now. Easier fixtures to navigate right now. They have Leicester at home. Leicester struggling. You understand me? You have teams like Man United and Tottenham coming up next. So that's a tough game. Chelsea and Brighton also, that's a tough game. Liverpool go to Wolves. Then Arsenal, we have Southampton coming up at home, right? Aston Villa will play United during that same week. Arsenal also have Bournemouth coming up after the international break, and then Leicester and Chelsea will be playing the first game after the international break. So I think Arsenal have a good run of game that they could garner some points. No, man. When Arsenal have Man U, Arsenal don't have Man U. Arsenal have Leicester on Saturday. And then after Arsenal plays Leicester, they have Southampton on the 5th of October. Then we have the international break. After the international break, Arsenal have Bournemouth, right? And then we have Liverpool at home to close out the international break. So I think by the time Arsenal faces Liverpool, will be right behind City. No, man. Manchester United have Tottenham to play. Yep. So, and so I think by the end of October, when we play Liverpool, going into November, by then Mourinho, and possibly, Martin Odegaard will be back. I think they could be back for the Liverpool game. Odegaard and Mourinho could be back for the Liverpool game, which I think would be very good for Arsenal. I think every team in the league at different point. No, I'm saying, listen, it is okay for Arsenal to be 2 points behind City, because I believe when City comes to the Emirates, when we have our full team, we are going to beat them. Please understand, Live 11 Radar, that Arsenal is the first team to take points off City this season. Come on now. Don't ramp with Arsenal. Oh. So I just want you to know that Arsenal, I told people long time, that Arsenal not supposed to sell Emil Smith Rowe. But tell them, Emil Smith Rowe not supposed to leave Arsenal, boss. Emil Smith Rowe was never supposed to leave Arsenal. If you're selling anybody, sell Vieira. Emil Smith Rowe should have been in Arsenal team. But because he has been so injury prone, but Emil Smith Rowe is a baller. I keep on telling people, I watch this youth. This youth made his debut for Arsenal before Saka, boss. Emil Smith Rowe a baller. Hey, me I tell you still, in January, if I were Mikel Arteta, I'd go for Zubamendi. Yeah, man. You see this boy named Kudos? I'll get him. If you can't get a cent. Or Sesko. That RB Leipzig center for that tall boy. Those are the 3 targets Arsenal should go after. Yeah. Kudos dangerous. I like him. Kudos. Yeah. So I think if you get him or if you get Sesko, I think his name is, I think that's a good addition. You see, if Arsenal get Zubamendi, Mourinho, and Odegaard in the midfielder, jeez and peace. Or you have one to replace Declan Rice. You have Declan Rice and Mourinho and Odegaard, and then you can bring on Zubamendi, or you can, the midfielder, they're terrible, man. Because I think in January you need to tell Jorginho to go. I think in January, if a good offer coming for Thomas Partey, let him go and get Zubamendi. And I would say, if I were Mikel Antonio, what do you think, people? I think Mikel Antonio needs to leave West Ham. Yeah. I think Mikel Antonio needs to go make some money down Saudi Arabian League right now. Get a bigger payday than Ivan Toney. What do you think, people? Would you sell Thomas Partey and Jorginho and buy like a Zubamendi? Yeah? Would you get Kudos as a replacement for Saka and sell all Gabriel Jesus down in Saudi and get Sesko? What do you think? Sesko is his name? Yeah, man. Pay for RB Leipzig. Tell me what you think. Would you say, Mikel, go down to Saudi Arabia January Yeah. Go make the bag right now. Because this West Ham team look like they're going to struggle this season. Saka, I'm not saying, who said sell Saka? I'm not saying nothing about sales. What you thought? DW, me thinking not hearing right, you know. Admin says, there is a player, a center forward called Sesko at RB Leipzig. That's his name, Sesko. I am saying I would sell Jorginho and I would sell Thomas Partey. Who says sell Saka? No, we're not saying Saka. I am telling you though that Emil Smith-Rowe made his debut. Benjamin Sesko, I'm saying, I don't know. Who says Saka? You're not hearing right, you know, DW. I don't know what you're saying. So in January, I would add Benjamin Sesko, Kudos from West Ham, Sesko from RB Leipzig, and if I could get Zuba Mendy. Right? Those are the three that I'd bring to Arsenal. So how I would fund it? Jorginho and Partey can be sold. So I need one. I would sell Gabriel Jesus to Saudi Arabia, to the Brazilians them love down there. Get all a good $60-70 million for him. Yeah. Roger, I feel like Mikel is at the place now where a move like that would be good for him, because I just feel like this West Ham thing, because they keep playing Jared Bowen as center forward over Mikel Antonio. Now I understand that he offers a different dynamic, but I don't think Jared Bowen is a center forward. I don't think so. And I feel like when Mikel is there, like I watched the last game, it's like Paqueta and what's his name? Like they don't want to give him the ball. It's like it's almost like you feel like when West Ham is playing that there's a deal in terms of goals scored by players, that some of them are trying to score more goals, because even when he's open and not playing the ball, they're not. Yeah, you understand me? So I don't know. I feel like that is something that, you know. Yeah, honestly, not DW. I never want to say, but I feel like Paqueta bet on them thing because the man see Antonio and give him the ball. And you play Bowen over Antonio, boss. Nah, man. Antonio, you understand me? I would say Antonio. Hey, who is Antonio agent? Me should I be an agent, you know? But now Saudi and get all of 500. If Ivan Antonio can get 400, you can get 400 or more too. You mean? I met the ball. You do down there, you do 4 years. You understand me? You go to the World Cup with Jamaica, you're good. You understand me? 4 years at that rate, you're good. You're good. Reach now you're 30 something, 30 tops and thing. You can then after that, if you want, you can play a year of MLS or two, and then you just call it quits on your career. Yeah. What is definitely not center forward. Jimenez, if better they play him as a winger, so he can put the ball in, but not as a central striker. I need to know how Portmore come up. Maybe because Stephen Barnett must be a central striker, boss. Stephen Barnett is a proven goal scorer in this league. Boss. Stephen Barnett needs to be the central striker at Portmore. When it comes on to Tyreek Jimenez now, no, sir. I don't know. Let me just look at this and see something. Let me find the Portmore. Let me tell you what I want with Portmore because I'm trying to find something. See if I can find it. Portmore for sure. I need to find this for Portmore because lots of game put off today in schoolboy football, you know, because of the inclement weather. See if I can find this. No, that is not it. I soon find it. Don't worry yourself. I soon find it. I think this is it. This is it. No, this is it. I think this is it. All right. Them are Rose, Morrison, Henry, Brian, Myers, Peck, Stephen Barnett. All right. Stephen Barnett. I don't know. I feel like Jimenez have to play in midfield. Big up Trinidad, yeah, man. The two Trinis look good in the game yesterday, you know. Josiah Daniels, Favir, and Wooling, I think his name is. They look well. Especially the center forward. I think Lewin struggled in the midfield, look like him unfit. The Jamaican league tackles bite, you know. Yeah. Yeah, Rabin. Yeah. Matthew Wooling. Yeah, man. Him look good. Rabina Garden didn't look so bad either. But I would not play. I think you're wasting Jimmy's talent if you're playing him. I think some people believe, like, you see what work in schoolboy football don't work at this level, you know. Them people run past people and just kick shot on them thing. Me see one of the young Phoenix players taking a shot, like a free kick from almost half line, trying to score. Them things that don't work. Them things that don't work, man. Hey, people, hit the like button, you know, because, man, you know, me not stay along with you know. You understand me? Yeah, man. You see me? Yeah. Yeah. All right, people, listen, call in. You give me your thoughts, give me your comments, give me your feedback. Give me your thoughts, give me your comments, give me your feedback. You know, what are your thoughts? Call in, this is your time. Let me know what's going on. Yeah, you understand me? Give me your thoughts, give me your feedback. What's going on? Before we jump into some fantastic Reggae Boy news, you know what real Reggae Boys news, you know, because you have to check out Body's Body, though, because you have to decipher the information. You understand me? Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy to see Leon Bailey back on the field. That is something we must not miss. That Leon Bailey is back, which means that Leon Bailey is available again for selection. Because I am telling you, people, when Leon Bailey plays, the team and sometimes I always tell this to people, you know, that what we don't understand, because of what he offers it frees up other players because you cannot. No team in CONCACAF is going to leave Leon Bailey by himself against a defender. They're going to double team him. And if you have that, and then Leon Bailey has the ability to once he sees the double team, to play the diagonal to the other side. And when that happens, you create a one-on-one with Demarai Gray, which you also don't want. So I think when you have both of them, and imagine when Mason Greenwood comes in to this team, this is going to be a deadly, once we can get the chemistry with them, you know. Because imagine what we're going to have, right? You have Shamar Nicholson. I know some of you don't like him, you know. But Shamar Nicholson is, at present, the top scorer. So don't go on like no one passing the place. Everybody misses goal, but don't forget him. You have Shamar, you have Michael. Jeez and peace. Imagine when we have these group of players. Watch this. You have Shamar, you have Michael. All right? 2 central strikers. So what this now? In terms of wingers, what the quality of the wingers we have? Leon, Greenwood, cheese and peace, Gray. All right? So now you have 5 players that you have to think. Out of these 5, who I'm going to choose to start. Then, you know, remember, you know, Cephas is now playing again, you know. And Norman Campbell did well in his first start for Jamaica. So just in terms of, you have, watch this now, and you could also add, let me add a next name, Devante Cole. So in those positions, you already have a dilemma in terms of who plays, where, and who starts and who goes on the bench, or even who gets selected. You also don't miss some opportunities. You have Jamal Lowe, who can play centrally or can play on either side of the field. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 between wingers and central strikers that you have. 9. Oh, watch out. You have Kaim Dixon. So let me put Dixon with Campbell, Cephas, and Dixon. Yeah, jeez and peace. If Papi ever knows me, forget him, he beat me, but. Yeah? So there you go. So you have Cole, Shamar, Michael, Leon, Greenwood, Gray, Dixon, Cephas, Campbell. And then you have Jamal Lowe. 10 players right there. And out of the 10, you know, remember, we know football is, you probably only going to choose 4 or 5. Yeah, but I have to see Whisper playing first. I have to see Whisper come back and play. So when he come back, I'm talking about those who are playing right now. Because if all of these players are on farm, you know, who do you not pick? That is the thing, you know. Everybody know who to pick, you know. Who do you not pick? If all of them are on farm. If Shamar is scoring, Michael is scoring, Devante Cole is scoring, Leon is scoring, Greenwood is scoring, Gray is scoring, Dixon, Cephas, Campbell, Jamal Lowe, all of them scoring. Who do you select? You have all of Bobby Reed who can play in those wide positions. But I think he has to occupy our position in midfield, given the caliber of those players. Come in now, talk to me. So who do you play? So we may end up having a side that has more offensive. Right now we have more defenders than offensive players, some people think. We may end up having it flip where you have way more offensive players than defenders. Because if everybody is on farm, quality is going to be dropped. That meaning good players are not going to be selected. Our players doing well are not going to be selected. Because we don't call some of the young under 20 youth them, you know. Like Fabian Reynolds, who just signed a professional contract with Wolves, doing still under 21. You have Casanova. You have Tyler Roberts. You have the Delanos. You have some of those other players coming through as well. Mr. Revolution, me hear you, if everybody, because if Gray, Leon, Greenwood, Dixon, Cephas, Campbell, Lowe, that's Jamal Lowe, Cole, Shamar, Mikhail, to say BS and League is because, I mean, you would say Mikhail and Leon are playing in the top league. Everybody else is really in and about. What I mean, though the French league, them call it the Farmers League anyway. Some people say that the Saudi Arabian league is a joke league anyways. I don't know. But it's hard to even say base and league. Because it's a mixed bunch. Yeah. So, I think it's going to be a tough one. It's not a hey, boy. Is it that's a pay him so much money? Yeah. You have a next player named Denzel Hall, you know, who plays in the Netherlands, you know, who play right back in. So imagine now you have like that. Let's look at that. You have Denzel Hall, right? You have Dex. These are right backs, you know. People have actually played right back. You have Joel Latibodier. That's three persons. You have Tavon Gray. That's three persons who have played right back, you know. Right? Right? Denzel, Dexter, Joel Latibodier, Gray. And then imagine if Jamaica were able now, like how they have like the Mason Holgate. That's the next man who play right back, you know. So this is what we want, you know, people. This is what the fans want. This is what the fans want. The fans want the team to be so competitive. Yes, sir. Lemby Kisa first choice so now at right back. What about Joel Latibodier? Imagine you get one of the midfielders who are very good in the central part. You know where do you put Latibodier? Because many people believe that Latibodier is a Premier League level right back, you know. I'm telling you, you know, many people believe that he can play right back in the EPL. What do you think? Yeah. So if you had a right back competition between Dexter and Latibodier, which one would you start? Yeah, this is how the team's supposed to be hot. So man know that his club form and his form at with the national team is important to his continued selection. This is what we want, people. That is why we want to see more and more people getting their Jamaican citizenship. Meaning that now you have the one struggle I'm having in, because I listen, you see this player from Manchester City, because some of the people, let me tell you what happened. You have some people, right? We soon end the show. They come on YouTube and they hear stuff, and then they go on the radio station and then talk it. Some callers, like a calling out. When they come on YouTube and they hear the people never discuss people name and people can and go and so they have the but the Manchester City youngster. Oh jeez. What's the Manchester City youngster? Rico Lewis? No, not Rico Lewis. What's the other one? I soon tell you. Not Lewis Jason. What's the other one name? There are two of them. All right, I soon tell you his name. Not Lewis, man. All right, I soon tell you his name. But there are no man. There are two youngsters at City that has Jamaican roots. I soon tell you. Let me see if we can find him. Not Bob. Let me see. O'Reilly, Nico O'Reilly. All right. Man them go and said that Nico O'Reilly had documentations to play for Jamaica in under 20 and was not selected. Why people them so lie? Did the people them lie? Them lie. I want the man who had the conversation with Nico O'Reilly, who said he had the Jamaican passport, right? And he wanted to play under 20 for Jamaica. Me want the man call me now and tell me that. Or text me if you know and come publicly. So when you talk to Nico O'Reilly, and that's what I'm telling you. Man, them lie. Them just hear things, you know, and them don't verify it. You tell me. No, it is true that he has Jamaican connection. It is true that you know, maybe he has a great desire to play for Jamaica. Maybe true. But was he approached and invited, or he asked to be invited and was not? So what it sounds like is like this guy says, I'm ready to play for Jamaica right now. And like the coaches don't call. And stop tell life on the youth them and call up the youth them name for nonsense. And I said things with the youth them now, telling on them parents them nonsense. Not to lie. And act like you know the people them. And not talk to the people them. You know lie. You don't know the people them. You not talk to the people them. You lie. You not to lie. Some of the times when you go up on all the people them Instagram and them have them handlers. When you tell people so not reach out to them on them Instagram. When you don't know that it is the people. A lot of these people, I know them manage them social media pages. Them have social media people, especially the high profile thing. Oh, no, told lie. And you need to stop their lie and spread rumors and propaganda. And if you know settings, you know if you verify, show on the face and tell us the date. Give us the timestamp. If a truth or not. Share Mannings, man. Shame Mannings, man, on YouTube. Shame him. And show on a stamp. Say, yes, here is the proof. Shame Mannings, man. People, tell them some Mannings, man, ask them concerning, because some of the things are true, you know, but some of them are a lie. Like this one is a lie. The man, they make it sound like this youth. I beg to play for Jamaica, nobody now. Lie. Lie. You know what I'm telling lie now, because when they start questioning them, they get mad. Start cuss and disappear. That's that, me. Man, send me a clip you say no. Me see what go on. What is it? Man? Some of the time, it amazes me, and I think it creates more hysteria in the space than anything else. There are players out there now that I think Jamaica should look at, and I keep on saying that the powers that be, we need to have something to capture some of these players. But I'm going to tell you this: what I know more of is this, and I keep telling people I understand it. The high-profile players who are young, they have great desire to play for England. All they need to hear from someone in England is that, listen, we have you on our radar. And that creates hesitation in their minds. And that is okay, people. I'm going to keep on telling them that. And that's how the youth them born. If them to go fight war and a Jamaica, them a fight war for. At the Great Britain. If war broke out between Jamaica and Great Britain, some of these players are not putting on the Jamaican army fatigue. They must put on the Great Britain army because that is the land they have to defend, not Jamaica. So we have to understand, say, England is their first choice. That is it. Simple PUT. It is their first choice. But there are cases, obviously, by parental influence, the coach's influence, other players' influence, some of them are swayed in representing Jamaica. But the majority of them wants to represent England. And them do the right thing. Here's what them do. Sometimes, if I am a player born in England, I know me can play for Jamaica, but I really want to play for England. You know my agent need to do for me? Start telling people them say, boy, I'm have interest and all kind of information start leak. Say Jamaica look for me, Jamaica eyes me. Hey, some of them YouTuber them I call man is man double agent. As some of them are double agent. As some of the people them call what them do, them come in social media and spread all of them things about the players. And the English FA say, what? It look like Jamaica want to steal this one and let me call them up. That is why we're supposed to play with cards them. We're supposed to make them know. You understand me? Send them on tangent. Tell them say a hurricane we are trying to get to switch allegiance and play for Jamaica when we are work out on some other players. You think them not listen? Them know what going on in the landscape and people are tell people say, hey, you know that we hear that your son is this and your son is that and your son is that. Me are telling the real thing, people. So when you start show the English press and the people them over there into some confusion. Call all hurricane we are trying to go for right here now. And Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker we are trying to get and make them try to do what they are trying to do. Meanwhile, we are work beneath the surface on some other players. But everything we chat. We come out here and we put out all kind of things in this space. So every time the people them go and click on Google on a player name, them see 1,000 things from Jamaica, 1,000,000 things with this player. So them say, oh, okay. I see. All right, let's talk to Omari Hutchinson. Hey, Omari, I know that you have some interest from Jamaica. Omari, we have not forgotten you. But we know it's a process. We're giving you some time to settle in. And as soon as that is happening, you're on our radar. Just hold straight. We are calling. Because we chat too much. We need to keep them out and hide with things. And make nobody know until the players then bam. You understand me? Man, I hear about Emil Smith Rowe and just cap him back foot. Hey, Ainsley, I'm going to give you a perfect Ainsley, Maitland, nice, who used to play for Arsenal. So at the moment the man start discussion about representing Jamaica. All over everybody I talk about. You know what happened? Then just cap him back foot. All of a sudden, now Jamaica don't talk about him again. Yo, if it just easy, so many times they look at things, them just keep them off the social media space until the players them have them documentation, and we know we just BAM and reveal it. We make the English people them still a manipulate we. Them a use we for bring out what them want, and we need to stop it. So make you keep the thing hush hush. You say all you me a talk. I'm talking to you because you have the information. No make nobody know where I work on. When you talk to a player, no make nobody know. Tell the players and not tell nobody nothing. Not tell Manning's man nothing. Let Manning's man get excited and go do one video. Not tell Manning's man nothing. Because all the information, do you know people? All of you know this, you know how these social media things work. You know the social media things work. The more you discuss something, is the more the person names is out there. That is why when you type in your search engine, some of you know, and you start typing like let's look at a name right now. Which baller you want to talk about? Write this now. Type in a baller. We don't want to use Mason Green because we know that already. Which one of them Premier League ballers that Jamaica try to play for Jamaica? Give me a name, let me show you. And when you start typing the name, you see whole part Jamaican content on the person. You say them, no man. Hey, damn, a long time I tell the people them this. Like, we stop discuss the thing. Stop go up on the thing, the man and say, yo, come play for Jamaica, yo, and be a Jamaican flag. You think the English people them now watch that? Yeah. All right. Type in, watch out, Reese. As a Jamaican, type in Reese Nelson. All right, so me type it in, right? Me start say things already about Jamaica, you know, boss. So you know, think the man of England when he type it in, I see him thing he must say. I see him thing he must see, you know. He must see it. See him thing he must see. See it? You start saying thing about Reese Nelson and Jamaica. Articles and thing. You know want that, boss. Because when you have that, other people are see it. You see how they type in. No, you understand me? So people, like, let us not do that. Let us not do that until the thing get confirmed and out there. Especially with the older players we can get with them, a man at 26, 27 sometimes. You can, because they are probably almost out of the system. Because I think, one of the players I think about is Ivan Toney, you know, my boss. I think it is social media that led to Ivan Toney not representing Jamaica, you know, boss. That's what I strongly believe, you know. I think the man was getting him things on the brink. But what happened is that the thing was such a story in social media in Jamaica. Then it gone into people in the land, a lot of the, because you have to understand, a lot of the EPL vloggers have Jamaican connection, you know, from AFTV to United Stand to a lot of them have Jamaican connection, you know. So you see when time we start build the story, them start talk about it, you know. So don't bother think it's just Jamaican take story from English media places. English and American media places take information from the Jamaican spaces to talk about them, especially when it comes on to football. Big up yourself, AM Henry. Yeah, man, we know that, man. Christopher Wright says, Mannings, can you confirm? I cannot confirm that, boss. Find the interview. And Christopher Wright, what the people do that? Tell them to send you the interview, my boss. Anytime a person tells you that, say, send the interview to me. That is it, you know. It's not very hard. And if them can't send the interview to you, you know, but pay them, tell them to send the interview to you. Them can choose not to, you know, but at least ask them. You can move like one of them picnic that we have a whole heap of ties. I know I play with them till them see what. Truth, yeah, that's a good. That's a very, very good you know, analogy example. People hit the like button and don't ramp with the thing, you know. No, I'm not saying that about Steve. I shared entertainment, I think it should be. I am not saying that. All I am saying is that I think when we discuss, because there are players that Jamaicans have discussed, you know, from all the YouTube platforms for 6 months non-stop, you know, some of those names come up, you know. If that begins to happen, yeah, the original United Stand man, you had some other people at United Stand, El Granero. Now, it's not just Mark alone over there, but a lot of the vloggers all across England in different spaces, they have Jamaican roots and connections. So they watch Jamaican content, they listen to it, they hear about it, and they are people who are Jamaicans from England that also talk to some of the people over there as well. So them know what go on. I mean, so many times when America, you say all American get a player, I say, how me never know that? How me never know that the man they have American connection? You don't know until you see them suit up for America, except for Balagan. Like Balagan was one that was, and by the time the Balagan information come out, you just whop, 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 and done. No hesitation. All right, people. Bertha, here's the thing now. You should know this by now. I don't know a soul who will be in the next win. The only person who will be in the next window is the coach. The coach select team, boss. Management don't select team. What you and I can do is discuss who we would like to see in the next window. But I am not the coach. You understand me? So nobody cannot tell you who is going to be in the next window except the coach. What we can discuss is who we would like to see in the next window. You know, would you want to ask me who would like to see in the next window? You can ask me, who are some of the players I'd like to see in the next window? Where JT? Me want JT come tell me. Want JT come. Want JT come tell me. JT come tell me where Reese Nelson said that. They said JT, me know y'all listening now. Send me the thing that JT. JT, send me the thing where Reese Nelson actually said that. No one find it, you know. Come here, try. No one find it. Come here, try to find it and can't find it, you know. And maybe my sources that I talk to miss it. All right, people. So again, hit the like button. You know, we have just a few minutes to go, 26 max to go to get to the 2 hours. Yes, you Mira. If start discuss it and see what happen. Like the high quality, high profile players, you go and call them and see if them young and see what happen. Even if they don't come, I'm telling you, without telling you the exact case, I am telling you that in recent times, there is a case where a player who was being wooed to represent Jamaica was about to make that move. But all that was happening in social media got around to the FA. And the player was basically said, the player was asked to actually told, yeah, you can represent Jamaica, but just to let you know, you are one of those on our radar, you're high on it, and not giving exact words. And so when that was said, the player now has a reservation about making the move. So those things happen, that's all I'm saying. And that is because of all the stories that were written and publicized about the matter. Listen, get it from the Arsenal. I don't see anything on the Arsenal side where I'm say that, boss. I don't see anything on the Arsenal side. That is why I'm saying that all I'm saying, big up JT if you can call. If you can call me and tell me where it was said. You understand me? You don't have to, but if you can, that would be good. Ideal Football. I am the team manager. All right? I am the team manager. I manage the team. There is a general manager and there is a coach. So what specifically you need to know? So I help with the logistics in terms of accommodation and flight and moving from place to place, ground travel. I help with that. Training preparation in terms of making sure that what is needed at training is there. Right? So what is needed at training, I make sure that it is there for training, that the players have what they need as best as it is in terms of my ability to do, what the coaches need, what the players need. Make sure that the medical things are in place. I don't know. That is a job description basically to manage. Oh, JT and his stream. Yeah. So find out from JT, somebody over on JT. If you're watching both streams, so JT, you just say Reese Nelson said that. Where did you find it again? Please, because we're checking the Arsenal side. Tell us the date and the time when he said it, please, so we can find the video on the Arsenal side. Because right now, me type in Reese Nelson, Arsenal, Reese Nelson, Reese Nelson wants to focus on his club career. Yeah, the video quality poor, or the people on our move, so the video quality poor, they never tell me. Can I think that? All right. The closest thing to that is Arsenal through and through. I don't know. I don't see anything like that, boss. The quality poor. Oh, then I have to go end the video yet, man. We have to go end the video, man. We're not the poor quality video, man. I want to go on with it. I want to go on with the internet. Let me see if we can check one. I need to check what's going on with this internet. Yeah, but it is connected, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know. Man. Hey, people don't go over there, go pressure. Bertha, don't go on the man show, go pressure the man, Bertha. Bertha, do not go over to the man show and pressure the man. Oh, look who is calling. JPL.
Hello. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Manage.
Yes.
What? Yeah, somebody say I should call you.
No, because
I want.
eh?
How you think sound so?
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, how it sound so?
Oh, man. How it sound? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. Oh no, because I was having a discussion on the program and somebody was saying that you had said to them that Reese Nelson, let me just see if I can get it. Reese Nelson
Yeah.
said did a video or an interview where he said he's going to
No. ATV, the guy Robbie from ATV said on a show that Reese Nelson said he wanted to play a year of football with Fulham or something like that.
No, that's some. Oh, so you're saying that you AFTV just tell the people because I am saying that I don't see anything where he has said that.
No, Reese Nelson didn't say that. I said Robbie.
Oh, you see it.
Said that Reese Nelson say he wanted to do a year of football with Fulham. A season, not a year.
Before he does what? Because they were saying that before he plays
before he thinks about international football.
Okay, so that you're saying that's okay. All
Yeah,
right.
so
All right, so people, you see, you misrepresent the man. Misrepresent the man because what JT saying is that Robbie on AFTV said that Reese Nelson said that he wants to play a year of football.
Not a year. I mean, said that wrong, man. It's a season with Fulham.
A season with Fulham before he considers international football.
Yeah.
So Robbie actually said this on a show, or somebody said Robbie said it to them?
No, he said it on a thing on YouTube. Okay, somebody was asking him in a comment. I don't know which one of the show. I think it was a Jamaican fan or something.
Oh, so you you never really hear it either?
No, it's on the YouTube. You can check it on one of them show. They would have to find the show and click it to get it to you.
Okay, so you actually heard Robbie saying it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can look on one of. I would have to go to one of the streams and click it and send it. It was like somebody was asking in the comment section or something. One of the Jamaican fans.
Okay, and he responded.
So yeah. So I was quite shocked when I heard that.
Oh. Yes, see, one of the things though is that, JT, let me say the people them, when they talk to the people them, you know this, you have to be very clear enough about because one
No, man, but mistake, man, it's as I said, I don't have any update on Reese Nelson.
Okay.
He's a player that every time I ask about somebody say I'm brother, I get his passport and stuff, so that's all I know. I don't know anything about it. And I was saying basically if it's gonna be a thing like Omari Hutchinson who said he needed 18 months again and then he's showing up with an England jersey on his Instagram for the U21 team, I mean I say it cannot be a thing where this is not sustainable, where all the time people we get our hopes up and then these guys just make a U-turn on us.
Yeah, but what I'll say though is that my most recent update, I do not believe if England calls Reese in the October window, he's going to say, no, I am finishing out a season at Fulham.
Oh no, man! If them call him tonight, him gone.
All right. So I do not believe that what Robbie would have expressed is accurate.
Okay.
Because if I am going to say if England calls him, he's going to go. Why then would he come out and say that Reese has said that if he's want to do a season before he makes a decision and is international?
Mm-hmm. So that you're sounding now, man, is like you have some insight. So you spoke to Reese.
No, sir, I did not speak to Reese. But I have, like you, have heard other information. So that is why I needed to verify that, because I'm saying that, but this contradicts what I've heard.
Yeah, man, because this is, I have no info. Reese Nelson situation has been the most I think the most effective player to play for Jamaica. Like you can't get nothing because it's not the typical like Evan or them doing this situation, so nobody knows anything. And I don't know anything.
Which is
So
what I think we should stick to. Here's the thing. We don't know anything, so let's leave it alone because we cannot verify. Not that I'm discrediting Robbie, but we cannot verify that he actually heard that from Reese. Because remember that Robbie and Reese's brother know each other.
Okay.
But there's no indication that he would have probably done an interview or spoken to him directly because they're all in London and have kids. So sometimes the transmission of information may not be the most accurate representation of the person who is in the situation. Let me put it like that.
Yeah. And for me, I'm just basically at the point where that's why I was saying today with my show that we have to start thinking about development going forward because it's just getting just waiting on players all the time. I'm like, when is it gonna end? I know this cycle, yes, but I think after 2026 starting now, Jamaica has to take development a bit serious, where at least we have at least some players who can compete from the local level. I don't think anybody locally now can compete for this 2026 World Cup, but I think this is not sustainable, where we're constantly waiting for somebody to decide on Jamaica. And if he starts playing well, he might end up like the other guy from Nottingham Forest who got his 10 minutes of fame the other day, and probably know he won't be taking anytime soon again.
Yeah, but one of the things though is that one of the things though is this, not JT, because timelines are important, right? What if when Reese did this, it was during Hal Grimson's time?
Exactly.
Right? What if a new coach coming on board, which has sparked a greater interest in players wanting to play for Jamaica because of the coach? So there are so many variables in terms of how it could go that it's really, I think it is premature for us to take that as you understand me, as a statement, because we don't even know the timeline. That conversation
but it was the same thing. I was told about the timeline with Omar, but it's
no meaning. What I'm saying is though that it let's say that Robbie had such a conversation. Just say that he had a conversation, but he had the conversation 2 years ago.
No, but it couldn't be 2 years ago if he's at Fulham, right?
So you said he had it when he since he had, also you're saying he had it when he was at Fulham.
Yeah, because somebody dropped it in the group, somebody let's say dropped it in the group and we saw it. So I say, where is this popping up from? Like me think say this is because I thought, as they said, all I'm hearing is that his brother is doing his part. That's the only thing I know about Reese Nelson. That his brother is doing his passport. And I said it to the people on YouTube. But if it's gonna be this hide and seek, we don't know, and see he scored in like the last 2 games. And that's that, those are the signals that England use. And Lee Carsey seems like he's gonna cap all these players who are, because he probably would have been aware. I think England is now aware that Jamaica has a coach who could potentially grab a few of these players.
Yeah. I see here Duclan saying that he spoke to Reese's friend's sister, husband, mother-in-law, cousin.
Yeah.
And he will play for, I think that is a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that is a joke.
Or Soji, because I remember the last time I spoke to Soji as well, he said he was his nephew, whose friend with Reese was supposed, because Soji said he actually got Reese in touch with you on the phone at one point, right? A while back.
Me?
Or something like that. Like he was there and he got Reese on the phone.
No, man.
I lied. Soji,
stop. Yeah, you are telling lie on Soji. You mustn't do that still,
Listen, man, I can put Soji on TV right now and make him tell me you lie me.
All right. No. Here's what I want you to do. Just tell him that you're on Management show and you didn't want to put him on live. But Management...
No, man, because then I'm going to look like...
No. Here's what I want you to do. I advise you to do this.
Okay.
So here's what I want you to do. No, man, I want you to call him and talk to him. And if he continues...
With the lie.
Then you can say, then you can say to him, I have Management on his live. I am going to go on for this, but I don't want to bring him on live and put him in the position. But speak to him privately and tell him that Management have denied.
I will do that, but
tell him that
I will do that. But them people have to stop the lying.
No, but what I'm saying to you is that do that because. And then he can...
But can I ask you, Management, did you ever speak to Reese Nelson?
Me?
Video call?
No, sir.
So they said he drove down to where Reese was.
What? A liar tell for a soldier, man.
I swear for my mother and father life, family, God life.
No. All right. Just call
because Management, right, no. I was saying, hold on, Management, drop a call like that.
Hold on. I have 9 minutes before the show ends. Because end in 2 hours. I wanted to call Soldier privately and tell him that you just went on Management show live. And Management unequivocally deny this. And you're going to connect him to Management to verify that if he doesn't change what he says. Call him.
All right.
And then,
right now.
And then call him up. Yeah. So when I tell you about them, I think the people, they must say all kind of things, you know. Peace and peace. All my name I get called up in a problem, you know. You see them things, that's why I tell you, say, video call. Video call. I never like the video call. Oh, Jesus. All right, people, we're going to wait on that. Get it verified, and then the show is going to done. Listen, want to thank you about, you know, say, we don't have 70 likes on the show. We can't believe it. We can't believe we're not have 100 likes. On my program, Soldier said on my program, amen, that he went and had a meeting with Reese, his brother and his mother, and it's up to the on my program. Not on my program. Not on my program, Henry. I put it to you that was not on my program. Must be on JT's program. Not on my program. Not on my program. No, Henry, not on my program. Soldier and I had no such discussion. Not on my program. Not on my... I am sure that did not happen. And I am sure sports. Not on my program. Not on my program, Henry. Soldier could not have come on my program and said that he met with Reese and his brother and it was up to the JFF to follow. There you go. This I want. I see. Hold on there. Also, what people are calling me. Hold on there, Ron. Hey.
Why not ask a question?
All right, thank you.
Hold on.
Pastor.
Hang up. Management, hang up.
Hold on there. Oh, what is that going on, sir? Hold on there. Yo, I wrote 10 man. Me see a call a while ago. People are what? Huh? I don't understand what just happened. Hold on it. Hey, Henry, me say you know hear this and I am sure for it. Here how the people have shot me. Me see a call a while ago. Around 10 man, me see 10 different number for the call. At first me I see that. What is that? This is different. Oh, this is Soldier call me now. This look like a Soldier, you know. Hold on there. Hello.
Yeah, Mannings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no. The thing when me and you when me show you and you because we come and you say when me call me and say she tell him
Hold on, Soldier. Hold on, because me need JT a try call. Hold on. Me need to add both.
Hold on, let me say this to you before you come. Hold on, no.
Hold on.
Man is man. No, we don't want to say this way there. We are talking time when they say to me,
no, Soldier. Me don't want to say anything because you're live and hearing us, so I'm going to hear it anyways. So if
okay, all right. Come on for a year, maybe say something to you.
all right. It was come off of the ear. What people? What we supposed to do? Me not like. That's just people. Hold on. Let me mute the call. Hold on. People, they're gonna fix the matter and think, because this is simple to fix. What is going on now? So Bam.
Yeah,
All right. Hold on, me call. I need to set this up. Because me say David. Yeah, hold on, let me call him. Hold on. Them a thing I know be. Let me see I know how you do this. What name Dave? Bam. Let me go right here so first. Bam. And then I go. Soldier. Yeah, all right. Hold on a second. May I try to see if we can fix this thing right now. I not know if we do this or not. That'll be a problem with there.
Yeah, man, because
hold on, you're live on ear now, so I don't really want you to say anything that you so just hold on. Me want to make sure say you're live on ear, right? So first consider what you say.
Hello?
Yeah, so this is JT, this is Management, this is Soldier. Now, Soldier, J Taylor just said that you and I had a video call with Reese Nelson.
Me never take video call. Me tell him say, me when you call explain to me, and me call Reese and Reese make you know say, yeah, I'm willing to pay when you talk to the coach. And me say that to him. So me never tell him about no video call because he called me and say like,
man, I already have Soji recorded saying that already, so I'm not gonna go back and forth. He said he drove to the training of Reese Nelson.
Right, me say right.
Man, you can get 100 people on the line right
That is true. That is true. That is true. That one is true. To fake you when you say people down there. But if man asks
you
man,
said, and you talk to Reese, you're good management, but and I was saying, how can management let a big player like that escape? And we all know.
No, because management, me tell you, management make everything happen. Things come because management make him and people. So when you say management, they not so.
No, you said you have a nephew. You call him name and Shem. What name? Shem or something?
Who? No, I said Shem. Shem I do want to man my friend. So I said that's all.
Yeah, and I said to the soldier, why don't you?
Yes, I
don't hear.
No, I said to you, okay, yes, of course. But when you are said to me, you come and do the big
Soldier, you kind of, you get caught in a lie, brother.
No, but I didn't say something in a lie.
No, you said that you got Reese Nelson on the board to drop the money.
When you said you never get
nobody with the line, man. You're a big man, man.
I think I'm a big man, but the man come and ask me and the man get in touch with the management when I do all them things.
Why?
I try to get in touch with the player them.
Yo, so you actually just said that on live again, just like a few minutes before Manny called me. That yes, management spoke to him, you got him to speak to him. He just said that like 10, 15 minutes ago, man.
No, but like man, what I said to you, say, what I said to you, can't even tell you, say, what happened, a management make this thing that happened to this player. That is what I said to you. The management, and myself I never management. That's why I say me fight the management so much that time, so much. Because
are you live, management?
Yeah.
Yeah, Soji. So you know, JP, that's why a lot of people kind of know like deal with that. So me keep things transparent. Soji, I believe in God. One thing, I don't tell lies. You can blame me on other things, but I don't.
What type of lie I'm telling JT? What type of lie I'm telling?
No, you're playing. You're doing a lot of basketball.
All right. So listen. All right. So JT Soldier, listen, because this now go get anywhere. All I know is that one thing I'll say, a couple of things, people. I have not had the interaction between Soldier and myself. Is that two things. One, there was a game between Arsenal and Manchester United, and on one occasion, we had discussion that when the players come to Manchester, that Soldier would make some contact with the player. There was a next occasion when he was going to be in London, because prior discussion had taken place with the coach about the desire that if Soldier went into London, we would want him to have a secondary conversation. That has been the nature. Right. That has been the nature of our conversation. There's never been a conversation including any relative of Reese, myself, and Soldier, and any phone, whether video, texting, or calling. At no point we have had that.
So, management,
yes, sir.
Management, I think the scripture says, "What if you need 3 as a witness? I can get you 6."
All right. So I don't want
the people was there. Soldier said he drove to this training session or something, and Reese was there.
I said it. No, I said to you, JT. I said to you today, from Shemis, the man's going to get it in touch. I mean, now they go stand up because remember, because
why they go stand up? So now go back out there because money, and then just make it go by the wayside.
So JT, JT and Soldier, I think like
management. How would I just come up with this out of thin air? Just think about that.
Say no. What you say? Me not say you're wrong. But me never. What you say? Me say we do video call, JT. I mean, never talk about no video call.
But did you put management on the phone with the player?
Me say when you come a management, come me tell me a management. When the management have a conversation, that's what happened.
Put the phone management on the phone with Reese Nelson. Just answer that.
See, management, you ask management, what the conversation. Ask management.
Sir, all right. So let's end it, because what I'll say is that, listen, JT, let it just rest. You understand me? What I know is that there has never been any sort of conversation where Soldier, myself, or the player or representative of the players have ever had any three-way discussion or conversation. No. What I think I know how Soldier communicate, and I think I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that there may have been a misunderstanding of his communication, and let us leave it at that, because this is public, and I don't want anybody to be embarrassed. You understand me? All right. So let's leave it.
No, but that's true. JT come up and jump down for me and say me was a lie, so that's why me call you.
Because we were having a discussion on the street.
And you come and you come and say you go. That's why I come up and say that. JT.
And then I was thinking,
No, we need not talk about Reese now, because when you come up with it now, because a long time that, you know, we talk about that, and no, we talk about that now. A month ago, Fadila coach was there, JT.
All right.
Fadila coach was there, we talk about, I don't know, no, you know.
oh my God.
Yes, so it's true. That's what I'm saying. It could
A
have
long
been,
time we are talking about, you know.
yeah. But all right. So
A long time that we talk about, you know, JT. A long time, you know, JT. I don't know, like say something will happen now with no man is man, because my friend when JT come up with that.
yeah, man, that's why I want to let's just walk.
Yeah, because long time thing that we think that something will come up now, JT talk about.
So,
you know,
listen, brother, we were talking to man about Reese Nelson not potentially coming right now. And you remember, Soji, we were even saying...
Yeah, but that's a long time that a family coach before they even contact him. But JT, that is long time before they are
No,
coaching.
it's not about long time. Man is saying he actually never spoke to the player, so it was a flat out lie. It's just you just told the line. It's fine, we'll move on. But I'm just letting you know that so we were in those discussions with a lot of people there who can back this up.
No, of course what you say about a long time that JT, long time that we not about that.
But I don't know. Man is saying he never spoke to the player. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so JT, big Soji. All right, so you said right, you met with the player himself and spoke to the player.
Yeah. Back at the time when the coach was here.
So you met with the player. Are you met? Yes, are you? Hold on, no man, just slow down. No man, just one question, and we're gonna end it. So I just want to confirm that you met with the player and you actually had not his representative, but you and the player had a conversation face to face.
Because if you have Shemi's friend, my Shemi's friend.
No man, just
I met him and said to him.
Okay, so you met him. You actually met him and you said something to him. Yeah, all right then. So yeah.
So the big up yourself, yeah. So the baby a memory of go, yeah, man. Look more, yeah.
All right, Soldier, and see. All right. Whichever. Yes, I know it. Answer. God damn. All right. All right. People, we have come. It's not the best note to end the show on. All right. But again, listen, you see, it's like these things concerning players. Let's not flesh them out in public. All right. No, don't bother. You understand me? If you're not player talk, no come tell nobody. Because if the player didn't want people know, he would have tell everybody. All right. Just some advice and some tips to go ahead. Just know that the discussion sometimes about certain things are a problem. Let us take this last call. Hope this call can end the program on a positive note. Caller, welcome to the show. Good afternoon. What positive do you bring today?
I'm going to say nothing, I have nothing positive to bring to the show. They done negative for a long time. So my God. And it just something.
All right, good as boss. Thanks for understanding. man, call. Good as boss, call fee. Negative. We will end the show because, yeah. All right. And like maybe there was some misunderstanding of the communication. I don't. But you understand. And that's why I was advising them to kind of have the conversation privately before I did tell them that it was right. I did tell them, you understand me, that do it privately. I made sure I said it is live so people can know. All right. But we're going to end the show right now. Big up to Soldier, somebody that I know, and it don't change how I feel about him. Respect him. All right? So respect Soldier. It don't change how I feel about you, brother. Still respect you as an elder. Big up yourself. Lots of respect for you. You understand me? All right. And if how the discussion went, you felt offended, I apologize. All right. J. Taylor, I know we called to speak on one issue and the segue into this, and I had to bring clarity. So if you are viewed in any negative light by the people because of the conversation that transpired, that was not my intent, and I apologize. To all the faithful viewers and listeners who they're not used to this on the platform, and you would have had to endure it, my apologies. I didn't know the program would have gone down this path, but sometimes these things are necessary. All right. So again, thank you for watching the show. Though it may not end on a note that you like, I hope that you did enjoy the program itself, because a lot of stuff was said. As usual, I ask you to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to share. And so I am management. This is I Am Sure Sports. And when it gets to the end of the show, we normally say we are over and we are out of here.
Boom, check it out. I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jason representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.